Welcome back, the 4 or 5 of you that actually watch all of my videos. I appreciate you greatly. And for the other 2,000 of you that have subscribed, I appreciate you just as much. I am completely just blown away by the fact that 2,000 of you, over 2,000 of you in fact, have clicked that subscribe button. I appreciate it greatly. And again, the 4 or 5 of you that comment on pretty much every video, you're the real ones. I appreciate you. I can't remember your names off the top of my head, but I know you. But if I see you in the comment section, you know I got you. I see you. I remember you. But this is just a 2K subscriber thank you video, and I wanted to kind of clear up a couple things with that Skyrim video that has, gained just so much popularity. The first thing is a couple people pointed out that ESO actually said to put it on a lower difficulty. And just straight up, y'all are right. He did. But I didn't grasp it. And I'm assuming, based on the comments of everybody thanking me for saying it, I'm assuming a lot of other people didn't grasp it when he said it either. Because ESO, if you don't watch his channel, or if you've never watched his channel, I only really watched his Skyrim videos. I think he does a lot of other things too, but I really only watched his Skyrim videos. When he was first starting out on YouTube, 8 years ago now, something crazy like that, he didn't have a mic. He just did subtitles for his videos. And me personally, I don't grasp things as well when I'm reading it. I retain it when it's said to me. So, I really, when I made that video, I had looked up a couple different things, looked up different videos on YouTube, and was like, man, why is everybody saying put it on Legendary? Because I had just noticed it works better when you lower the difficulty. I was like, man, why is everybody saying this? Let me make a video and correct it. But it had been put out correctly before, I just didn't, grasp onto it. So I'd like to apologize for not properly giving ESO credit, because he's right. He 100% completely was right first time around, but just I didn't grasp onto it because it was something I had to read rather than something I was told. So, yeah, that's that. I apologize. It's kind of a pointless video because ESO had already said it. But other than that, a lot of you, an overwhelming number of you, seemed to think I was pissed off when I made that Skyrim video. I wasn't. I can only say that I understand myself better than strangers. That's really what I guess it boils down to. But my tone of voice in that video was playful, excited, and just joking around, having a good time. Which I guess to some of you that sounded like I was pissed off. But no, that is my happy voice. That is my excited voice. So I apologize for that. Well, I don't really apologize because there's nothing to apologize for. But it really kind of threw me off and bothered me that so many people thought I was pissed off. So that's just something I figured I'd mention. Other than that, I'd like to kind of do a little Q&A. Let the 2,000 of you that are subscribed to this channel, I'd like to let all of you know kind of who I am, in case you're interested. And I don't know if I've mentioned it already or not, but I ramble a lot, and I get carried away with certain topics really easily. So I might repeat myself several times. I apologize for that. And a lot of you also mentioned that I smack my lips a lot. And I just did it. And I'm going to try not to. I'm going to do my best to keep it to a minimum. English is hard, okay? But, yeah, I'm going to do my best not to do that. and I'm gonna run through these few questions I got wrote down, and that'll kind of let you know more about me. So let's see, what do I got here? I've recorded this video about 5 times, and every time I'll get to a certain question, and then I'll talk about that one question for about 10 minutes. So I've got so many things going on in my head right now. I can't remember what I've said and what I haven't said, what I said 2 recording sessions ago and what I'm saying right now. So yeah, I know I said this a second ago, but bear with me with the rambling. I guess we're just gonna start off with my name and age. I think I already said it, but my name is Robert. I'm 21 years old. When I made that Skyrim video, I think I was 18, I might have been 17. But that video was my senior year. Was it my senior year? It might have been my junior year of high school. I can't remember. But I was still at high school when I made that video. Oh, pardon me. I'm recording and editing this footage on PS4 Share Factory, so I'm unable to start and stop audio clips. I'm only able to do one mic audio recording at a time. Well, per video, I should say, or per project. So in order for me to cut and start a new audio recording, I would have to completely render the video and then add it to a new project as a clip and start the recording again off of that. It would just be kind of tedious for me, and I'm lazy. I don't want to do it. So I apologize for, the yawning and the difficulty breathing that I'm having right now. I'm a little bit congested. So yeah, you may hear me gasping for air several times. I think I've done it already a couple times. But, yes. So, name and age I talked about. I just breathed really hard, I'm sorry. I'm gonna skip over the past, future, and work, because I talk about work way too much. Work is where I get stuck, and I'll talk about it for 10 minutes. So, if you're interested in what I do and what I have done for a living, ask in the comments, and if there's enough interest, I'll make a separate video talking about my work experience and what I currently do. But I don't want to get too carried away in this video, so I'm gonna move on. Okay, here's a comment I saw from I want to say about 5 different people, between 5 and 10. Some of y'all said I have an ASMR voice, or that my voice was very relaxing or very soothing, and I find that to be a weird compliment, but at the same time I kinda like it. I don't know, it's a weird thing. Having people like your voice is just feels nice, I guess. It's kinda weird. But I figured I'd mention it and say thank you for liking my voice. I always kinda assumed I had an annoying voice, especially since I smack my lips a lot. It's my bad, sorry. I try not to, or I'm gonna try not to. But if there's any ladies out there that like my sultry voice, I am single, and I'm taking applications if you're interested. I don't expect anybody to put in an application, but if you would like to put in an application as a joke, then go for it. My hobbies are, obviously I play video games. I like firearms, the broad spectrum of firearms. I've recently got my concealed carry permit, and I haven't bought a handgun yet, but I intend to. The only rifles that I have are rifles that were gifted to me when I was younger. But I do like firearms, even though I'm too busy to do target shooting and really kind of, just have fun with my guns. I still enjoy them. And I should clarify that I own guns purely for the basis of them being a tool and for personal enjoyment. I'm not real big into hunting, but I have done it. I haven't been lucky enough to catch any deer or anything like that, but I do like deer meat, so I'm willing to hunt. I just haven't been very lucky, and currently I just don't have the time. But mostly I do target shooting, so there's that. I'd rather not really get into my political views. I just feel it's unnecessary. Unless, again, there's enough interest in it, I'll make a separate video on my political views. But just know that I do like firearms. There really isn't anything I can say without feeling like it's getting political. Like, I don't know what I can say, but I like guns. I'll leave it at that. What's my next thing? Oh, TV shows. I don't really watch TV. Like, there's a lot of TV shows that are good and that I know I would like, but I just don't, like, have the commitment to watch them. The most recent show that I've really, like, been interested in enough to watch it was Rick and Morty. I've watched all 4 seasons of Rick and Morty. When I first started watching it, 3 seasons were already out, and I binge watched all 3 seasons in one day. So, yeah, that was a thing. And then season 4 came out, and I watched that in a day, too. But, yeah, I like Rick and Morty. There's an old French, I think it was French. There's an old animated cartoon called Code Lyoko. Or Code Lyoko. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But I remember seeing that on TV when I was a kid, and it's on YouTube. You can watch Code Lyoko on YouTube. So that's a thing. If any of you have seen Code Lyoko, that was like part of my childhood. I just figure I'd throw that out there. That's a show that I like, and that I've rewatched that show like 2 or 3 times now. But that, Invader Zim, Squidbillies, Futurama, Aqua Team Hunger Force. There's a lot of shows that I like and that I want to watch, but I just don't have the commitment to watch them. I'm not super huge into anime, but I do like anime. An anime that I've watched twice now is, well, I say twice. I've only watched 3 seasons of it, and then I kind of like forget about it for a while, and then I'll go back, but I'll start it from the beginning again, is Inuyasha. I don't know why, but I just really like Inuyasha for some reason. But as far as anime goes, I've watched Inuyasha, Bleach, Naruto, Death Note, Elfen Lied. This one's kind of cringe. This is a fan service anime, but Cat Planet Cuties is one of them. I've watched Assassination Classroom. I've watched... Oh, God, I know there's others. What's it called? It's like Time Break or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But it's like... The anime is about this, like a virtual reality, kinda, where you go into the game and you perceive time a lot slower than what's going on in reality. So you could be in the game for 5-10 years and only a few hours have passed or a few days have passed in the real world. Excuse me, in the real world. And there was like, if you die in the game, then you like lose access to the game. Like, you have to stay alive in order to continue playing. And the only way to get the game is to have somebody give it to you. It's almost like a virus, but people love it for some reason. And it's weird. But I don't know, I enjoyed it. Whatever it was, I can't remember the name of it. I enjoyed that anime. And I'm sure there's a few others that I'm missing and that I'm not remembering right now. But I do like anime, I don't watch very much of it. Let me see here. Music. I have listed read off random songs. So let me go over to my Spotify account and read a couple songs. Alright. So, first one, sounds kind of emo, is Scars by Nefex. And that's Neffex. The song is called Scars. So, yeah, that's one. I listened to that. I listened to Asking Alexandria. A random song here, because I kind of go through phases with these artists where I'll like a bunch of songs by one artist, and then I'll do the same thing for a different artist. I've got They Don't Want What We Want by Asking Alexandria again. I have the spooky mix of Longtime Friends by The Living Tombstone, and a couple other songs by him. I've got System of a Down. I've got the classics like Chop Suey, Toxicity, Aerials, and there's a few others. There's a lot. There's a lot here. I've got MGMT, Little Dark Age, When You Die, Time to Pretend. There's a bunch of them. There's a band called Young Guns, and the first song that I have here is I Want Out. And don't read into the titles of these songs too much. The meaning of a song does carry some weight to me, but like we'll go back to Asking Alexandria. The song They Don't Want What We Want, really, like, I actually like feel a connection to that song to some extent, but for the most part, the songs that I like are purely for the instrumental musical quality of it. It's not really about the message. It is mostly about the sound. So a lot of these songs do have deeper, somewhat depressing meanings and like topics to them, but try not to read into that too much is all I'm saying. Just try to accept it at face value as the style of music that I listen to. I don't know how to pronounce that. I want to say Palais Royale. There's a Mr. Doctor Man. That Mr. Doctor Man's kind of funny. Yeah, there's a couple other songs there, but the names of them sound really edgy. I don't want to read them. There's a song called Rescue Me by Marshmello and A Day to Remember. I've got a couple songs from Of Mice and Men. There's a band called Amberlin. I've got a few songs from them. Mind Reader by A Day to Remember. All Time Low. Simple Creatures. Good Charlotte. Goody Grace. Bayside. The All American Rejects. Assuming We Survive, Skillet, Volbeat, Yellow Card. Did I say Skillet already? I don't think I said Skillet. 4 Years Strong, Billy Talent, Point North, Story of the Year, Crazy Town, Artreu. I don't know how to pronounce that band name, but the song by Artreu that I have here is called The Time Is Now. I've got Muse, Gemini Syndrome. I really like the band Gemini Syndrome. Like, that's a new favorite. Shinedown, Trivium, Sabaton, From Ashes to New, Cold, Taproot, Nonpoint, Powerman 5000, and Rob Zombie. Those guys are lead singers, and both of those are brothers, by the way, in case you didn't know. I got a couple songs by Limp Bizkit, but not really. Limp Bizkit's kind of hit or miss. Kind of got to be in the mood for it. Again, it's kind of edgy, but don't read into it too hard. I do have My Chemical Romance in here as well. Marilyn Manson, The Drums, 21 Pilots. Mindless Self-Indulgence, Five Finger Death Punch, Hollywood Undead, Demon Hunter, Fallout Boy, Avenged Sevenfold, Linkin Park, Breaking Benjamin. I'm not gonna say that one. I'll get bullied for that one. Let's see. Starset, Tempting Fate, Blink-182, My Darkest Days. Pop Evil. We've got a lot of songs by Pop Evil in here. Birds of Prey is a really good one. Disturbed. I don't know how to pronounce some of these band names, so I'm avoiding saying them. But I've got Green Day, Sick Puppies, Puddle of Mud. I don't know if I said All That Remains yet or not. Chevelle, Stand, Seether, A Perfect Circle, Korn, Incubus, Seven Dust, Foo Fighters. There's a lot of songs here. I could go on about my music for hours, but I think that's more than enough. And I don't know, that's kind of all that I have written down here. I guess I should mention that the background video here is, I was going for the achievement where you stay in yard for 15 rounds, which I ended up successfully doing, and then I died, or I didn't die, I just failed to extract. So I lived, but I failed the timer bit. Yeah, that's a thing. I have a friend that he's more into zombies than I am, so I was kind of practicing my training during this solo match. I was just kind of getting used to running zombies in circles and just surviving, and I was also leveling up my AK-74U because I was just interested in giving it a try. So yeah, that's kind of everything about this video, and I appreciate all of you. Excuse me. I appreciate all of you for watching this video. If you managed to make it this far, and you listened, oh, goddamn, excuse me. If you managed to listen to all of my rambling and put up with all the just idiotic things I say and do, then I appreciate you greatly, and I will see you when I see you, because I don't upload very often. But again, just as a reminder, if you're interested in asking any other questions, if you have something specific you'd like to know about, I am willing to answer. Just leave it in the comments section. I'll either type a response to you, or if there's a wide or a large volume of questions, I'll try and make a video on it and answer just a bunch of them at the same time. But it is very late for me, so I'm going. Oh, I should mention, I work night shift, so it is currently 8 a.m. and I'm extremely tired because yeah, this is bedtime for me. 8 a.m. is bedtime because I work night shift. But yeah, if there's any questions you want to ask, I would be happy to answer them. If you think I should become an ASMR channel, let me know. Maybe I'll do that. But otherwise, thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers and for putting up with all of my BS. And I will see you whenever I make another video. I can't believe I've just rambled for 40 or 24 minutes and 6 seconds. That's fucking crazy.